Yo, what's up? This your dog, Iceberg Empire, and right now you tuned in to Behind the Beats with Abebe Lewis. Yes, sir.
What's up? It's your boy Abebe Lewis, man, and welcome back, man, to my show, Behind the Beats, man, where I try to, give you that behind the beats aspect of the music business, man. And I'm so lucky, man. I'm extremely lucky to have Miami's own, man. This kid, man, I met this kid, I guess, the first day he started rapping, but, I got so many stories with this guy, man, so many different stories. Billion Berg in the building, man. Berg, what's up, boy? What's up, man?
Good, man. Yeah, it's probably like my first official day rapping.
That day
when I pulled up, it was like official.
Yeah.
It's like, we at Circle House, Trick Daddy, it's official. I'm a rapper. School, I'm gone.
Did y'all? Oh, you were still in high school?
Yeah, I was in high school.
Wow.
After that day, I probably said I'm done after this.
Damn.
Sitting in that A room with Trick, I made it.
Did y'all record after the side that day?
No. We recorded after the other side probably like 2 years after that.
Okay. I didn't know what record it was.
Yeah, it was like the specific record we was working on probably ain't never even come out. That's crazy. It was like more so like tryouts. Trials.
Okay. It was you. Who else was there?
Yeah, it was like a Big D was in the studio.
Yeah.
We was working on a song with Big D.
But it was another person too was in there, another rapper.
It was probably
He was part of the crew too.
Yeah, I don't think Fella came round that day.
Okay.
I don't think he was like round yet because he came a little after. This was like early.
Who produced Run to the Side?
Gold Rush.
Gold Rush, man.
Gold Rush.
Man, how's he doing, man? You check in with him too?
He's doing good. I ain't been working with him for the last couple projects, but he good though. He been hustling.
Definitely, man. I always been a fan of like the way you work, Berg. With your youngin, your son, your father, and just keeping the entrepreneur spirit going, because that's what the new music business is about. It's like you had a vision before you had a vision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that you hang around and be around, like not to dive so far already, but like how with publishing and owning your catalog and you being the boss, like did you see that beforehand, or you just?
I guess it was just a lot of trial and error, man, and there's a lot of overheard conversations. You feel me? Like it was a lot of overheard conversations, probably, man. Seeing a lot of people that I looked up to going through certain turmoils and stuff.
With their catalogs.
Yeah, man, that's probably what it was with me, and it was like that fear of just like being stagnant because of somebody else,
Do you ever have that worry, like, man, I should be on a big label, Atlantic, and Interscope?
When I was young, I probably had those thoughts. I used to battle those thoughts sometimes because I actually had the Atlantics and the Cash Moneys and the Universals. Like I was doing business with them for real. Like I was in talks with a lot of those people. I know a lot of those people from just coming up under Trick, and like we signing the Cash Money early. And they're having different lawyers. Shout out to David Bergeson, man. He helped me out a lot.
Was that an album? What was that crew called again? I forgot.
Dunk Riders.
The Dunk Riders, man. Trick, I'm sorry, Trick. Don't kill me, man.
The Dunk Riders. We was here, man. We was right here in the same studio, like trying to get it right, and
was it an album or was it just a single?
We did an album deal with Cash Money. The album never came out.
Never came out. Okay.
The single came out, which was Fuck the Other Side,
and it went gold.
It did good. I don't know if
I saw it. It went gold.
Oh man,
500. You got a gold single. Your first single.
I gotta go
went
get
gold.
that
It's
plaque.
official.
I got a couple plaques I gotta pick up there. I done written a couple things on the low. Got my coins here and there for them, but I gotta get my plaques. Yeah, so it was it wasn't short lived, but it was a learning experience for me.
Definitely. And you learned properly.
It was a learning experience for me.
Yeah, and getting your first step really. When did you know you wanted to rap? Because we see your son here, like he's over there taking pictures, doing behind the scenes. Was Coach Was Coach like that? Or?
Yeah, you know, Coach bought me a DJ set, man. I was like 9 years old, 8, 9 years old. He bought me a DJ set. I had 2 15s, and then I upgraded to 4 bass bands.
Okay.
Then we got some Sir and Vegas eventually, but yeah, he used to drop me off at kids' parties. I used to DJ the party like 2-3 hours, 4 hours, whatever, you know. But then that evolved to me recording. So I record over the vinyls and the tape decks I had. I record straight from the mic. Yeah, straight from the mic to the tape deck back then.
So you're recording the parties?
No, I was recording my raps.
Okay.
Yeah, like I write raps. You know, I had like raps to like Sugar Hill.
Okay.
I had raps to Raw Bass. It Takes Two. I was a real vinyl crate digger at an early age. You know what I mean? And then once I got in the digital game, once I got a PC, I learned how to like use multi-track recorder. And then I started like adding my stuff over the different instrumentals like that I downloaded from LimeWire and Kazaa and Napster. You feel me?
Yeah, you was really doing it if you dropping them names like that.
Yeah, for real. I was hands-on with it, and then eventually I started putting out my own mixtapes, and then I got the attention of like Trick Daddy. And then I came here and recorded, and then the rest was history.
Nah, man, like Berg, like I noticed your fan base is like very, very diverse, right? Like, why do you think it's just like that? Like,
I'll attribute that. Well, I can't even say I attribute that from me being from Miami, because it's a lot of Miami artists that don't have diverse fan base. You know what I mean? Because I feel like they mental is just closed-minded. You feel me? Like a lot of people from Miami still think Spanish people are white. You feel what I'm saying? But me, I'm different. Like I was like, my grandma was like a manager of a property in Hialeah. You know what I mean? Hialeah Housing Authority. So I go to work with her a lot. You know what I mean? And I play with a lot of the Hispanic people. And I'll just be in their houses eating their food. You know, I can't even really understand what they're saying, but you know, I'm like, I got the connection, and I feel like all that reflect through my music. You know, being us from Miami, you got Jamaican, Haitian, Hispanic, different type of Hispanics. You know, you got Black, Bahamian, everybody. So we here. So I feel like it's only right, if I'm a Miami artist, I gotta have a diverse fan.
No, you definitely do, man. Cause I went to America so I can understand where you coming from. With that, you know what I'm saying?
We grew up in the melting pot.
100%. You know, the midnight sandwiches and them different type of things.
For real.
They take you to Sedano's and you get like,
wow,
this is...
We on that vodka frita vibe, right? Heavy, you know? Playing, baby.
So I see you've been working on a couple new projects, man. Tell me about them.
I've been, you know, as far as mixtapes goes, you know, I'm up to probably like 17, 18 official releases, you know, when it comes to catalog work. Then I got these singles, man. I've been putting out 16 singles. I put out 16 singles in 3 months.
Wow.
Every Friday I was just dropping shit. Every Friday, boop, 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 boop. Now eventually I'm like turning all my catalog right now as we speak as this interview. I'm minting my catalogs for NFTs.
Oh, okay.
So so I'm gonna like have like probably like 20 to 25 albums, mixtapes combined that's in them NFTs. So that's real soon. I'm working on that right now.
You always on the cutting edge, and I always say I want to give some advice to artists while I'm sitting here with Iceberg. Look at that. He's turning his albums into NFTs. You know why he's doing that? Because he owns his catalog. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to own his catalog. He knows how to do what he does with that ownership.
Yeah, it's about that ownership. So you can have like the flexibility of, you know, you could have like the opportunity to capitalize when that opportunity presents itself. You know, as an owner, like, you know, like. Because it's like a lot of people who didn't own their catalog when the digital wave came about, they were stuck. They were stuck. So now a lot of artists from the old days just now getting their stuff up digitally all the way, like, you know what I mean? Like, you see Aaliyah, they probably just put Aaliyah stuff out.
They probably just finished that paperwork.
Like, you know, the ink got to dry. It take a long time for the ink to dry when a lot of people got to sign that paper. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
So it's like the less signatures on the contract, the better, man. That's how I look at it.
The Berg, man, like, you have been so consistent with Miami music. You have been so consistent with everything. And I've seen lately you've been getting a lot spiritual. Lately, you know what I'm saying? I even been on the phone. Me and Berg was on the phone for an hour one morning talking about the Eagles.
Talking about the Birds, man. The Birds. The Birdo. That's what I named my last album, The Birdo.
Yeah, how spiritual. What came about to find that spiritual moment for you? Was it the COVID time, or you were just changing? Because if you see your posts that you're doing, they're definitely more like definitely spiritual. Like it's like I'm feeling it. Like I see it.
Like that. That's a lot coming from you, being that you come from the Rastafarian background yourself, and like. You know, and you've always been around that, so if you peep it, then I mean I'm on the right track. But yeah, it probably wasn't nothing like per se that just switched me. It was like a slow transition. You know, when I first got my when I opened up the Live House store, it was on 163rd, and right down the street it was a vegan restaurant. Like probably one of the few urban vegan restaurants in Miami was right there. Shout out to Hakeem. And I pulled up there and I just grew a relationship with him where I started learning stuff about health and eating and stuff. But then like eventually I took it to another level when the pandemic came. And then when I realized that food and spirituality run hand in hand, 100%. You know, I just like dove into it, you feel me? Because I didn't really know about that stuff like that when it come to like eating different and spirituality and just like universal like vibes and stuff. I really was like living it, you know, but I was walking it, but I really wasn't so like open-minded to what I was doing, you feel me? I was just like moving by faith all the way, but now I kind of see a little bit better now.
Like I see your album covers right now. I'm looking at them like right now. Like, what is it like? How do you start that process? Like
making the album cover?
Making the album cover, making your album. Do you start like just do the album cover and do the song, or you what do you do?
Nah, I had a song like so when I dropped them 16 songs, I dropped a song every Friday. Some of those Fridays I dropped 2 songs. Okay. But a lot of those times I just put myself in a crazy creative flow. Like I know like I gotta upload this stuff. I gotta send this song to Empire by Wednesday because it take 48 at least 24 hours to get on all the DSPs on all the digital platforms. So I know by Wednesday I gotta have this thing uploaded, mixed, master, and artwork. So I know like that week before I get my song ready, mixed, and then send it off to mastering. I know I get it back by Monday, so that give me from the time that I turn it in to mastering, that's when I start working on the artwork. Oh, wow. And I just think about, you know, when I send it off to mastering, I know, all right, this song gonna drop, it's done. Okay. The mix process, everything done. All right, let's think about artwork. And I vibe the artwork, smoke, you know, and just think about like what image I see, you know. And I feel like a lot of the people that make art, they technically good at creating the art, but they don't really be having the vision and the creativity to match the song to like really like, you know, to convey the message you're trying to.
I always say that too with creatives, like my video people, my graphic people. I tell them now I gotta take this and market it. You know what I'm saying? So if you go off the deep end too much, the artwork may look amazing, but how
it might lose the message.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be aligned. That's why I said it's good.
Yeah, definitely gotta be aligned.
You gotta be aligned, so it's like everything is matching, and you don't have too many ideas coming your way. You're not listening to too many different things. But man, like,
and I used to do that. I used to like send all of my artwork off to a graphic designer and put the name, the title, and the produced by, and just send it back. And whatever they sent me, I was cool with it. But now, like you say, I'm a little more chopped in. So now I just feeling the vibes when it comes to that artwork. I just feel the vibes.
Tell us one of your favorite experiences making a song.
My favorite.
One of
the most favorite is, I don't know, cause they so like, man, they be so like unique a lot of times, man. Like it's just like
you do have a unique sound. You do have like Iceberg. You don't sound like nobody else. There's nobody can be like, he sound like this, or Iceberg sound like this. You got your own.
I'm very proud of that.
Sound that you niched out, like, you know.
And I really try my best to stay original by keeping it true to myself and my like who I let inspire me. You know what I mean? Because, you
real.
know, as humans, we so easily inspired, man. So if you consuming BS music, man, that stuff it'll rub off on you.
So
man.
you saying you listen to a certain type?
Yeah, I got a real narrow tunnel of who I let in my creative vibe.
You mind sharing that? A couple of them?
Oh, of course. You know, I Bob Marley. You know, all the reggae artists, man. Gregory Isaacs, man.
Substance.
Tupac. Yeah, like
Substance
people who
music.
got real vibrational sounds. Like the sounds, I gotta feel your sounds. You know, like even my songs. From day one, I always had real instrumentation in my beats, whether it may be a grand piano, electric guitar, trombone, sax, whatever. So, you know, people like Tupac, you know, as far as rappers, it'll be like Tupac, Trick Daddy, Lil Wayne, you know, I fuck with Kevin Gates, but Nipsey Hussle, I like Mozzie, you know, Boosie, I like Boosie a whole lot. You know, it's a couple people that I listen to on the daily, man, and, couple new artists, Young Boy. I love Young Boy. Okay. You know, Kodak. I ride with Kodak.
What do you classify Iceberg sound as, or do you classify it?
It's hard to classify, man. Now I classify it as just like Caribbean, man. It'll be like, I can't even call it Caribbean because when you say Caribbean, they automatically think like, you know, reggae, dancehall, compa. You know, vibes like that, but you gotta put hip hop in there because it's like all them drums that we using is like it's all the way. It's not like conventional rap. It's not like my music isn't nothing compared to the typical rap music the Southern artists make, like the typical Southern artists make, because they more trap driven. You know, low vibrational 808s. You know, my shit like high vibration.
So I'm a producer, right? I'm a young producer. I'm looking to get Iceberg beats. Does Iceberg work with young producers on come up?
Yeah. I really prefer to work with no ego. I can't work with people that develop ego, man. And a lot of the artists, a lot of the producers, a lot of the artists I work with are people with zero ego. Because I always come with zero ego. When I'm in the studio, it's zero ego with me, man. I probably may show a little ego when I'm on the mic as a rapper, but like as far as like me being in the studio with a producer and that producer got to a point where he can't take my criticism or, you know, like my like suggestions and all that, and like they like belittling me as a composer because I don't technically have a producer title. Like that's why I gotta like back off from the producer, you feel me? Because I'd rather have no ego, you know, and that shouldn't equate to like who we are, that the fan, like who we are to the fans in the studio at all. And a lot of people that I like witness and that I like work with in the past, they do develop this ego where it's like hinder them from creating music. You feel me?
Do you believe in energy?
Yeah, I believe in energy a lot, man. Like from the things we say, like I done got so like even now I'm doing it so specific on the words I'm using. You feel me? Because like our words are spells, anything we put out there. Should come back, and then I came, and the only reason I could talk like that because I know this for a fact. And I came back. A lot of people who don't believe in like energy and spirituality, they ain't really witnessed miracles for real. And if they did, they like took it for granted, and God don't like that.
Or saying
the
universe,
lucky.
That's lucky or that's coincidence.
The universe don't like that type of stuff. So I feel like that's what I don't really feel like that's a good thing.
It's like the first time I met you and your dad, I was like, this kid is gonna be somebody. You know what I'm saying? I was like, it's something about this kid. Then you became great friends with Lunch Money, my little brother. And I was like, Lunch is just like me, he's very particular. You know what I'm saying?
Me and Lunch, every time me and Lunch get on the phone, we gotta talk for minimum 2 hours. Like me and you. When me and you talk is a minimum an hour. With me and Lunch, minimum 2 hours, man. I don't know, man. I feel like we all like, you know, we all got our special powers. You feel me? And if we don't look within, we'll probably never understand what our power is. You feel me? Everybody got their different.
Do you ever feel like the radio in Miami should like show you more love?
I used to care. I don't care about them no more. Like they used to get under my skin. I used to be mad at the radio. I used to have aspirations of being accepted by Miami radio.
Yeah.
I used to want to go out my way and make friends with the staff and feel like, our kids could play with each other.
Okay.
But that's out the window.
Yeah.
Those guys on a different frequency. It's the vibration too low. Like it's not even good, honestly. Like anybody who listens to Miami radio could attest this, that it's not good.
Yeah.
Like it's not good. Like I would never want to turn off my Gregory Isaac and Bob Marley playlist for Miami radio.
Nah.
I would never want to turn off my Young Boy or Kodak playlist for Miami radio.
Yeah.
It's just horrible.
I agree. In some returns, I do agree with that because I feel like we have so many artists that's here.
Yeah,
catalog.
It's like, at this point, it's like...
But listen, we have catalog artists like Inner Circle, Casey and the Sunshine Band, Betty Wright. Then we have like the middle ground artists where you got like Trick Daddy, Trina, and so many other. Then we got new artists like Iceberg, Lunch Money, who got the song on the Chase commercial and all this different things. Iceberg, his streams are through the roof, and that's a real number.
It's like, how much proving you got to do?
You know what's so crazy? Record companies, when they come to Miami and they come check me, they're looking at their people's streams almost as more than they're looking at their BDS and their report on the radio.
That's why radio is dying, because these people don't grasp that. Like, how long you gonna be there growing cobwebs under your armpit, growing gray hair, still worry about BDS spins or just payola? It's dumb. You know what I mean? So I don't even like giving my energy to that topic no more, because it's so like redundant with them. They like, look at them. They not even lit. They not lit.
My thing is
they don't do nothing lit.
I look at this one. This is the last one we're gonna do on this subject. But I look at Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
When I go to Atlanta, I see 2 Chainz, Tip. Man, everybody balling, right?
Yeah.
Then I come to Miami, from the urban aspect, it's not the same. But from the Latin aspect, it's popping. Your Farucos, your local, these local boys, man.
Them boys lit. Them boys. One of them boys, Anuel lived 2 buildings away from me. I be seeing him and his homeboys come back from the club sometimes. Gotti, Lamb, McLaren, coming out. Like, I see them. I see him and his friends having a good time.
I feel like the Latin, they have more outlets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They have, for television, they have Univision, they have Telemundo. When they're from the radio stations, they have maybe 50 different radio stations.
Checks different.
They got Southwest 8th Street, Havana. They got
different.
because they're supporting. So Miami, if you're listening, we need the support.
Even their platforms are different. Their platform, they DJs understand that if they play these people's songs, in return, they generate BDS, and in return they get theirs on their side too, as being like, if they have their business right, of course, you know what I mean. And our DJs still worry about if they get a drink for them. Like, bro, you want to drink? Like, bro,
I look at things like this. Look at one of the biggest tours of this 4th quarter, which is the what tour is that? The Millennium Tour. You know what I'm saying? Pretty Ricky is out there killing it, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's killing it because they had good records. You know what I'm saying? And when it was that point in time, Miami radio did support them. Now that's why
they can still have to ride off the time when Miami radio did support them.
But now they can go tour off that.
Yeah.
So imagine if we did that for the other artists. You know what I'm saying? If we created a structure, some sort of system. You know what I'm saying?
Right now, the system is a crab bucket, and I choose not to be in it. You feel me? I talk to my fans. I don't want to talk to none of these PDs. I don't want to talk to none of these radio hosts. Even these DJs, they're not even real DJs. They don't even have their own taste in music, bro. Like, you're pathetic. Like, you don't even have your own taste in music. Like, DJs should have, like, their own taste of music. Like, you should have your favorite artist from your crib. You feel me? You don't have to fuck with every Miami artist and be fake. Just find somebody you like.
Even look at New York.
Somebody you like.
Look at New York. You got 50 Cent, Jay-Z. You got huge artists that are millionaires, not billionaires, and they're going like this, and they throwing down for the rest of everybody to to creep up and come
up. You know
up.
why? Because it's based on taste in New York. Yeah. It's like, if that guy making good music, I like him, I'm going to pay his music, I'm going to become a fan of him.
Yeah.
I don't care about what God he believe in or how he eats or whatever the
it's really like
stuff.
It's like popular opinion. You're right.
Yeah, it's like good stuff.
Yeah,
like if you got to be the king, you got to fight to be the king of New York. You got to make a good mixtape, a good album, a good single. You gotta look cool. You gotta dress cool.
The streets gotta feel you.
The streets gotta fuck with you. In Miami, I do the same thing. Like you say, I'm consistent with my music. You know, people never see me around here begging for money. I never begged you for no studio time. I never asked you for no favors. I don't ask for free studio time. I don't ask these DJs to play my music. If I ever did approach them, I approached them with a business mindset. I booked these guys at my events. I played by the rules, you feel me? And in return, I felt like I should have been rewarded with a certain status, but I wasn't, and that's when I realized that the game not fair. So don't cry over it, just keep mashing.
Just keep mashing.
Yeah, that's why I just keep mashing. I'm not even angry right now as I speak. You know, I'm probably just speaking from a more passionate point of view, but like I'm not angry
because I'm passionate about it too. Because, you know, I'm in the business. I see these kids come and try to save up and do this, to try to become this. Then they get in the streams. And then I look and I see other things happening. I see like Spot him, got him, went go, but he's really from Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? But I love what he's doing. But did radio break that, or did Instagram break that? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's different. Or TikTok. You never know with all these different things.
But radio didn't do nothing. They just wave ride. Especially Miami radio just popping on. Oh yeah, this is what they want to hear. This is what they playing in Atlanta. Let's play this.
Okay.
Like, they stupid. Like you should be like wanting to play stuff in Miami and make them say I was in Miami over the weekend, because everybody in Miami over the weekend.
Miami's becoming. I sat down with lunch the other day and he was showing me how it's coming like that Latin hub, because it's just they have the clubs to represent. They got a Latin night on Thursday. Like you know what I'm saying? They're breaking new artists. They're booking people. It's just so different to me when I see everything try to transcend, and they don't understand. The more artists that are making money in Miami, urban-wise, it's going to be better for everyone.
Can I pause you and say
Go
something
ahead.
right now? I just thought about it. This is a PSA. I'm Iceberg Berg, and any dope Latin artists out there who would want to work with a dope hip-hop artist from Miami that got a great fan base, please, let's hook up. You know, I got a studio. I'll pay for the studio time if you want a professional studio such as the one we're in. You know, holla at me. I want to work with the big Latin artists.
Yeah.
That's what I need to do, you know. I feel bad for not even having a real Latin presence musically,
and they support
in Miami,
you, man.
because they definitely support me.
I
got a shitload of Latin fans. You feel what I'm saying?
Do, man.
And I haven't worked with none of the Latin artists. So like I say, I stay down the street from Annuel. Hey bro, like you know, like
Johnny Boy, what's up? You know Johnny Boy.
JP, what's up, bro? JP, holla at me, bro. I done got in that boy DM trying to holla at Annuel, and I'm doing it again publicly. Yeah, man. So shout out to all the Latin artists from Dade County, though, for real, man.
This your boy Abebe Lewis. You watching Behind the Beats, and we'll be right back. What's up? It's your boy Abebe Lewis, and we're back, man. And we're back with our super special guest, Iceberg, man. Let me tell you something. What Iceberg means to the crib, Miami here, man, he means a lot, man. He means entrepreneurship. He means, like, just staying focused. Like, sometimes I'll call Iceberg and I got a concept, be like, yeah? I like that concept. Okay. I'm going to dwell on that and call you back. Iceberg is never going to rush into nothing.
Nah,
he's never going to sleep on and say, "Baby, I'm on my way now." He's going to be like, you know what? Let me check it out first. Let me do my due diligence and research. And I've learned to respect. I used to get mad at him, like, man, this man, it's Miss BB. I'm calling him. But I should be like, you know what? Everybody does things different.
A great man told me that never to negotiate from a point of neediness, vulnerableness.
Yeah, of not knowing, or just you feel more confident when you know what I'm saying. That's why when I call you, I'm confident because I know what I'm talking about. But then let you think about it. I respect that.
Let me meet you, bro. You up there? I'm coming. Like, I'll call you in an hour or two.
So let's talk the Iceberg Empire, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I see you think like me. You think catalog. You think 5 years from now, right? I'm not saying I want to break down the Iceberg Empire, but so just tell me, okay, we got Iceberg right here, the artist, right? Under that, you have Live House Clothing.
Yeah.
You have other artists, the record company.
Yeah. So I'll say it's just like, I never even like listed like how you just put it. I swear I never even like listed or like charted it or nothing, like, because it just lifestyle with me. I wake up, it's just whatever. It's just like, and it's like I say, like I used to walk by faith. You know, and it been that because I never like wrote stuff down. You know, I never really kept too much track of stuff, but I make sure all my business get handled because I realized that all of it is interconnected. You feel what I'm saying? Like I could go fishing today, you know, and probably close a deal for like a fishing rod company, you know, just because I like Jay-Z said I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like if I was to close a fishing deal for a fishing rod, I will make sure while I'm fishing with that fishing rod, I'm wearing my live out shirt. You feel what I'm saying? And then maybe the music in the background would be mine, or maybe one of my artists, or a partner of mine. You feel me? So it's just making sure like your whole lifestyle match, because you know we got Keyhole the Kennels, we sell dogs.
Okay, I saw that too.
Yeah, I got the nicest Frenchies and English bulldogs and bullies that money can buy when it comes to South Florida.
Who's not gonna want to buy a dog from Iceberg?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
that's
so
like that's crazy.
Even with that, I like grind real slow. I took my time. I didn't get out there like trying to use my face. You know, a lot of people like to use their face when they get into games instead of doing the work. You feel me? I didn't get into the bully game and the Frenchie game and the English bulldog game saying, oh, you know, give me this dog because of my name. Hey, vet, hey, I'm a rapper. Let me skip everybody. Know I put my work in. You feel me? Every day I put my work in, even when it comes to clothes designing. When it comes to artist management, I'm hands-on with any product I ever push. You feel me? I'm in the studio, hands-on with these people. I'm like, designing these clothes hands-on with the manufacturing.
I went to the store. I was blown away, man. You had to sign up. I didn't even know it was that close because I've been driving down North Miami Beach forever, going to Circle House. So I'm driving down. I'm like, yo, this guy's 5 minutes from us.
Yeah, we on the low. We ain't like, and I ain't like call around the whole rap industry asking for help, asking for people. Because honestly, a lot of times I did, man, I got denied, man, and that kind of like messed with my pride a little bit, man. So I don't really even ask people for help with my endeavors no more. I just live my life. I handle my business, and I attract the energy I attract. You know, it end up being good, and I build with the energy I attract. You know, any of these young dudes that I end up working with musically, it's because I attracted them. I don't jump in dudes' DMs like being all opportunist vibes because I know. It's just like a pretty girl, man. These girls got a million guys in their DM, man. Like, I don't want to go to the hot producer just because his name buzzing. You know, if I bump into the hot producer through BB, you know, he end up being cool, I may be having a banger with the hot producer. But that ain't going, I'm not going to like just
search for.
I'm not like, I'm not searching for like.
You respect this craft. You respect
I respect this craft. Like, you know, that's like a story, a small story, Southside. 808 Mafia, when he first came down here, we instantly clicked. You know, we had the connection through a couple different people, and then he ended up going with Carisha, and you know, me and Carisha family.
I forgot.
But even during this time, he linking up with Southside, them there all the time, helping out the city girls and stuff. I have yet to put out a song from Southside,
like a beat or something like that.
A Southside, and I got beats from him and stuff, but it wasn't based on that. It was based on a relationship, you feel me? But I can always call Southside for a beat.
That's my dog, Southside. What's up, boy?
Yeah, so that's how the vibe is, you know, like, you know, just be a good, genuine person, man. When you be genuine, less confusion happens.
I agree
with you.
You
know what I mean? When these guys be out here with all that clout chasing and sack chasing, because they do male sack chasing now. You know, when these guys partake in that male sack chasing, there's a lot of confusion come with that. I don't want the confusion.
So, like, you coming up, like, I'm not saying back then, but when you came up to now, do you see, what's the differences you see in the music business, like, Miami-wise? You know what I'm saying? I know, you know.
Oh, the difference?
The difference, like, you know.
The difference is a lot of people is looking for the look. They so pressed about how they look. You feel what I'm saying? They don't even create as much no more.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, coming up in Miami music, me personally, I feel like I had to put out music. I had to put that work out.
Yeah.
I ain't feel like I had to get a new chain every mixtape. I didn't need to buy a new car every mixtape. I didn't need, you feel me? I didn't need to shoot a video for every song.
Yeah.
I didn't need a cover art for every song back then. It was about the music, man. Now it's
you heard that new Berg?
Yeah, it wasn't like you seen this new outfit or you seen what that boy dressed. Oh boy, you seen that boy new chain?
You're right.
It wasn't, oh boy, you ain't see how, even though we did that.
Nigga on 3 watches.
Exactly, boy, that boy coming with 3 watches today. Boy, go to his ground right quick. That's the stuff they built off.
Yeah.
I'm about the music. I still do the stuff, you know. I still got jewelry.
Yeah.
You know, I got cars.
Yeah.
I got pretty girls.
Yeah.
You know, my son dressed nice. You know, but that ain't what my music career is based on.
Yeah.
My music career is based on my music. And that's what the difference is now, man. A lot of people just want a lifestyle, but they not pushing on music.
Yeah.
And even when they dress nice and sell themselves, they don't sell the people nothing.
Yeah.
Free game.
To really hold on to.
Yes, if free game. If you done bought all these clothes, all these diamonds, you showing off all these cars, but you're not selling nothing in between them posters, congratulations, you're an idiot. So, put something for sale in between the stunts, man.
Yeah, he's right. Monetize something. If it's YouTube, man. If you want to become a jewelry salesman, if you want to become do something different. Sell
dogs, you know, anything, man. Listen. Miami, we got, like Trick Daddy said, we sell everything from hoes to mangoes. Like, sell something, bro.
So the name Iceberg, man. Tell us where that name came from.
So, man, I don't know. So now that I got spiritual, I'm thinking it's deeper, but I'm not going to get too deep in it.
Yeah.
But, like, it really just came about me thinking it sound cool, because my original name was Sluice.
Sluice. I'm glad you changed that.
Yeah, it wasn't really it was like, and I got it from the dictionary. I was a kid. My mom told me, like, when I was a kid, I used to read the dictionary. Yeah. So, and that's where I got that name from. It was like, I think it was like a train, like something like gold mountain or whatever. Yeah. But Iceberg sounded cool to me because it sounded like a rapper.
Yeah. And
then, you know, that was around the time of the clothes. So my uncle had bought like all the Iceberg clothes, like every Iceberg outfit ever made. My Uncle Moose had it, like literally. Like this guy had. Like,
Iceberg was expensive back then.
Yeah, like this was like a thing for him, cause like so I probably got it from that too, cause I idolized that. Yeah. And the billion just sound like larger than life. Yeah. And I gotta add that, cause when you type Iceberg in, a lot of fucking icebergs pop up. So I gotta find something to put in that name that differentiate me from the internet. Yeah. Cause you gotta find my shit when you type it in on Google. Yeah. So add the billion in the middle. Okay. Officially. Please add the billion. Don't forget the billion. Yeah. You know, now it's Billy L. Yeah. You know, that's my alias, not Billy L.
So since COVID, right? Did COVID put any type of how do you say strain? I know shows slowed down, but like mentally. Like, or was like, cause COVID worked different things for me. COVID was positive for me.
Positive for me.
Man, I loved it. I sat down. I thought about so many ideas. I did so many. Totally I had time. You know what I'm saying?
Only bad times I had during COVID is when I started to worry. Okay. And when I realized that, wow, you're anointed. Wow, you one of the chosen one. Wow, this not for you. Feel good, but I still like get kind of like eager to be out on the scene. Yeah. You know, I really did slightly kind of now. I still be like not lonely because I like overcame a lot of my emotions, but like I was more so like, damn man, I really want to get out there. I want to have some fun where everybody at. It wasn't no real like financial strain for me because like I say, I always been a hustler. Yeah. So like, you know, like shows never made me. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
It's like shows never made me. I was blessed to be smart enough to have my business in order. Mm-hmm. And you know, I got side hustles, you know, like the dogs really saved my COVID experience too. Yeah. But like far as like me just having to adjust to like, you know, being like by myself and like, you know, not really partying and not really being around my friends, I like, damn, like I had to kind of adjust to that. But like it wasn't never a dull moment for me because I learned so much. I got so in touch with myself, you know, I like bettered myself physically, mentally, and spiritually. And I can't attribute that to COVID, the pandemic, because I feel like everybody was just going, it's like, some people look at it as the COVID pandemic and some people look at it as a great awakening.
Yeah. I looked at it as a great awakening, me personally. I really look at it like
me
that.
personally
Because I stayed safe.
Yeah.
And then now that so-called, it's over to an extent, I don't feel like I got to rush out there.
You know, I don't even think it's never gonna be over.
Yeah.
It's a process.
Yeah.
It's a process. Like it's not gonna ever get back to normal.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a process. It's like stuff getting destroyed so stuff can grow, and that's just what it is. A lot of unrighteous stuff coming to an end.
Yeah, that's so true.
A lot of unrighteousness is coming to an end right now. You know, and the righteous people are rising. You know.
Yeah.
You know, depending on what religion you follow or what you follow, you know, it's a saying that it say, you know, he who was last shall be first.
Yeah.
He who was first, you know, it's like he who was last shall be first. You know, and I attribute that to the Great Awakening. You know, it depends on how you look at it. Cause some people still out here crying like, man, you know, this COVID shit still fucking my money up. Blah, blah, I can't do this. I can't do this. But some people like, you know, I'm rocking like this because of, you know, whatever going on.
I learned a lot during COVID. I learned about myself. I learned about just different things I really like to do. Things like what direction I should be going.
Wicks now.
I'm going, you know what I'm saying?
Dreads, like, you got the locks. You're supposed to grow them 40 years ago, man.
It's just timing. Like you said, it was a great awakening.
In a circle.
It was a great awakening.
Man, it was.
So I seen you post a lot of pictures with your son. Yeah. Like, what does that relationship mean to you with your son?
Man, it's like my son, he teach me a lot about myself. He remind me of stuff that I've experienced, and he remind me of me, you know, not to sound selfish because we both energy just going back and forth daily, you feel me? And I just realized that a parenting tip I put out there is that, man, it's like, this is a two-way relationship, man. Like, just don't be out there casting off orders all day and asking your kids for favors all day. You know, it's a two-way relationship.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of parents gotta like remind themselves that, like, you know, these people just picked us to come through. These people just picked, I like that guy and that girl. I'm gonna go through them. Like, we just a vessel for our kids.
Yeah.
Like, we created them, but like they their own being, man. They their own person. They got their own likes. They got their own dislikes. Yeah. Take the time and find out what those likes and dislikes is. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know.
So when Iceberg was coming up, did Iceberg, other than Coach, did Iceberg pop? Did you have other mentors that helped you, like just?
I had
like,
a village full of them.
Okay.
I had, and my dad like always took me around these different people, man, and I always looked up to. I had admiration for certain people, and like I said earlier in the thing, like looking at people turmoils taught me.
Okay.
So that's the same thing in the streets that apply. You know, I looked up to a lot of people. My dad had a lot of friends that was quote unquote powerful in the streets. Yeah. But by him having those friends that was quote unquote powerful that I could call my uncles and stuff, I seen they turmoils and I kind of learned like what not to do. Not just only bringing up the negative in these guys, but you know, I learned a lot of stuff from them, positive and negative. You feel me? So yeah, I had a lot of mentors, man, and I always like looked up to, like, I always gave people their respect. You know, even like when I got around Trick, I got introduced to a lot of older gentlemen when I got around him. You know, and it was the same thing. So yeah, I had a lot of role models. Yeah.
What's your relationship with Trick right
now? You know, I always got respect for Trick. You know, I'm always have respect for Trick, but me and him not close as we used to be. like, yeah, as far as like me, I always got admiration for him. I always got admiration for the music he put out and what he contributed to my career. You know, I learned a lot from him.
No, I saw that too. I saw when Jay-Z got the Hall of Fame award, and he was talking about Dame.
Yeah.
That was big. When he said, like, I can't take, me and Dame don't see eye to eye, but I can never take away his accomplishments.
And it ain't even me and Trick like ever had like no real beef. It's just like we grew apart.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, we grew apart, but you know, I love Trick, man. I got admiration for Trick to this day, and I still respect him.
No, 100%. Trick is a big guy in the city. He has done a lot for the city. I almost think sometimes Trick is like that, the underdog of the city, because he's...
Yeah, but we all underdogs.
Yeah.
Just being from Miami, man, we underdogs, man. Like, period. We underdogs on all aspects, you know, fashion, technology, music.
Catching up fast, though. We catching up fast.
Yeah, we catching up fast. We lit.
So, give me some advice to a young rapper. I want to give you some advice to a young rapper. He's 19, right?
Yeah.
He just graduated school. He's 18, 19.
Yeah.
He wants to be a rapper. His parents want him to go to college and go to school and get a degree in something. And they say, hey, you could be a rapper. Do that on your side. Like, do you feel... Give that person some advice.
As far as what?
Like, should he carry on and follow his career, or should he follow and get a degree, or like you know?
So Bushy B, my partner Bushy B, he got his degree. You know, I was working with Bushy B for 3.5 years. I think now probably 4 years. And during that whole time, he was going to Florida Memorial getting his degree. And you know, he did it.
Wow.
He got his degree. He got his degree. He want to go back to get his master's.
Wow.
He just asked me, bro, you think I should go back to get his master's? I was like, shit, go ahead. Go ahead, because we operating from a point of independent artistry.
Yeah.
So the reason why I really wanted to stay independent is because it gives me time to do what the fuck I want to do. You feel what I'm saying? And if one of those things is go get a college degree, that's what I would have been doing with my spare time. You feel me? But I never had those aspirations. But what I'm saying is, make music. If you serious about making music and you serious about something else, you're gonna make time for it.
Yeah.
That's just it.
That is true.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's just it, man. You know, niggas will be doing homework and you know how many niggas made it to the NFL and had to go to college?
Yeah.
Probably all of them. So think about that.
So, man, Berg, man, thank you, man. Thank
It's
you
over.
so much.
Appreciate you, BB.
Thank you so much, man. Tell everybody where they can follow you at, Berg.
Follow me on Instagram at BILLION BERG, BILLIONBERG. Hit me up on YouTube. Just search Iceberg Empire. And that's for all platforms, all streaming platforms, all digital streaming platforms. Type in Iceberg Empire and just find the work, man. You know, blessings to everybody. Thanks for everybody who done supported me up until now. You know, everybody continue to support me through all these years. Shout out to the people that used to support me, but because I didn't go mainstream, they stopped supporting me, which is weird. But I want you back, man. Come back, man. Come on back.
So,
yeah, shout out to everybody, man.
If a young producer, a young artist wants to shop himself to you, do you have an email or something you can reach? You know?
Yeah, I work through Instagram. I'm real hands-on with my Instagram, man. To the contrary, I see you almost every DM. You feel me? You know, I got my email on my Instagram. I got Twitter. You know, I'm real accessible, man. I run all my social media. You know, when I wake up in the daytime, I really do work my social media. You know, I was consistent with my social media all the way back from MySpace days. You know, I had Yahoo pages we made before that. So, you know, I like the social media, man. It's a great time to be alive, man. So just reach out to me. I'm human, man.
So 2022, man, what's going on with you?
2022, who knows? Who knows? We got like this NFT thing, crypto popping off. We got more merchandise, but you know, I'm getting into more fashion vibes, man. I really want to go source my materials. You know, like you say, after the pandemic, you feel like you don't have to rush into things.
Yeah.
So that's what I was doing, man, with the merchandise side. I just used to try to get shirts designs on designs and
I like your
shirt
designs.
after shirt
I like
after
your
shirt. But now I'm more so I want to do everything just timeless. I want time, like I got timeless music, I want timeless clothes. So I want the best fabrics, I want the strongest threads, and just like that, you know. I want the craziest embroidery, I want the best leather, whatever it take. I'm trying to put my passion into quality, producing quality music, fashion, dogs, all that.
Man, this means a lot to me, man. This is more than just a rapper. This is like my friend, my homie.
Yes.
Shout out to Pop Coach. Shout out to your son is in the background, man. It's like, man, we got so many good things, man. Berg, you know my dad, you know my brother. This is like family, you know what I'm saying? Miami, y'all need to support Iceberg more. You know what I'm saying? From the radio stations to the underground radio stations to the internet bloggers. Support Iceberg because it supports Miami. You know what I'm saying?
We putting the energy right back down.
Definitely. This your boy Abebe Lewis, and you're watching Behind the Beats.